Welcome back. Somalia's National Theatre gets a facelift after a 7-year intermission, which endured a civil war, a suicide bomb attack, and years of neglect. Now, after nearly a decade lying in ruins and acting as a military base for the Somalian army, the place once known as the Centre of Wisdom is getting a makeover.
Love, heartbreak, war and death are themes that would often take center stage here at Somalia's National Theatre. But when Somalia was plunged into conflict in 1991, the battered brick building became a prized militia base, reopened to fanfare and then slammed its doors shut after a deadly attack.
The roof and the chairs have been ordered from abroad, and we hope that the construction will be completed in the next 3 months. The first concert to be staged at the theatre is ready, and it's called The Caretaker Government. But it will not be just concerts that will be held here.
Now, workers in fluorescent jackets are primping and painting the roofless, bullet-spattered facade in preparation for reopening later this year, a direct challenge to the Islamist insurgents who carried out a suicide bombing 3 weeks after the last time it reopened in 2012. For many tired civilians, the theatre's reopening is a small sign of progress, despite daily attacks by Islamist insurgents and widespread corruption. President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed's government is restoring the theatre for $3 million, the cost split between the government and local businessmen. Government employees have also made donations and are volunteering to build.
This is a big achievement. It shows that our country is ready for reconstruction. Through this operation, which was dubbed Operation Volunteer to Reconstruct Your Country, we have shown what we are capable of. We can bring beauty back to our country and rebuild our country.
The theatre's history mirrors the story of Mogadishu. The building should reopen within the next 3 months and plans to stage a musical. Somalia has a rich history of music and poetry used traditionally as a way of mass communication during peacetime and was even once referred to as the nation of poets.
Love is in the air, and a self-taught scented candle maker in Kampala, Uganda's capital, cannot let the day go by without doing brisk business. The former software engineer incorporates dozens of scents into her customized gift candles, some of which have insect repellent qualities, just to set the mood right for Valentine's Day. Take a look.
After graduating from university, Ruth Uwimbabazi was unable to find a decent job, so she decided to set up a company that produces scented handmade candles. The 25-year-old who lives in Kampala, Uganda, studied software engineering as unemployment pushed her to start her newfound career in 2016. Ruth learned to make candles by watching tutorials online and said her business was inspired by her love for scents. She later started the business with a capital of $1,300 money that her mother gave her.
I grew up loving perfumes, and then I had a very good memory of I would smell the fragrance and say, my mother at this point was such and such a scent. So I knew eventually I wanted to branch into a business, but I wanted it to be a scented business. Not just candles as is, but I was willing to go anywhere into anything scented. But I like candles. I feel like they're very sentimental. So that's when I decided to come up with the idea to make scented candles.
Consumer demand for luxury products is on the rise in Africa, and entrepreneurs like Ruth are targeting a growing middle class that's looking for finer things. The entrepreneur sources her ingredients both locally and abroad. She says she tries to keep her candles as natural as possible.
My candles are soy blend, so that means I use soy wax, which is the best. It carries the fragrances really well, and also my fragrances are natural. The essential oils and the fragrances that I use are very natural, so there's no effect, no heavy effect. The candle was too heavily scented. It almost felt like it had a choking effect. It's because the products that I'm using are natural.
She runs her business from her house and hires workers to help her when needed. She also has a range of 15 scents under the Nkwanzi Scents brand. Her candles come in raspberry sangria and Mediterranean fig scents, among others. Her candles sell for $13 and $19 each, depending on the size.
I've had people want to collaborate. The companies that make gift hampers and the likes. I've had companies that want to collaborate. I've had customers that want to make customized candles for their loved ones. So I've actually made the most orders this season. There've been so many.
The candles are available to shoppers online. Today, the entrepreneur is making a delivery to one of her clients in town.
For this Valentine's, I decided to get these amazing candles for someone I will not say, but I am very sure they will like them because they are my best scents. I chose my best, and I know they'll be amazing.
Ruth is working on plans to expand her production capacity and growing her business to reach more clients across the country and beyond.
A Lagos-based software development company has created a mobile application that will help monitor election processes in real time. According to the developers, the service was created to make results easily accessible, especially for future strategy planning. Take a look.
A group of young techpreneurs have created a simple product to solve everyday problems, one of which is an election monitor mobile application. The app can be used by representatives and volunteers from independent bodies or political parties that have signed up to the service. But how does it work? Once representatives signing on to the app select their polling units, then they can send in the election results as they are announced by the officials at each poll. The results are calculated as they are collected, along with photo and video evidence in real time, and can be viewed on an online dashboard anywhere.
So Election Monitor app basically helps the general public follow up on the election results, these 2019 election results, and you can participate as a volunteer to input results at a polling booth, and then view the results on your phone or laptop. Numbers will be inputted through the app. The representatives will be at the polling unit, where the INEC official or the officials there that are supposed to count the results announce the results, and then the individuals can input the results into the app directly. We also support picture taking, so in case people are in doubt whether the results are accurate, the individual can take pictures of the results collated and then upload that too.
While the result can be sent in with or without internet connection using a USSD infrastructure, the information can also be sent from remote areas, making the tracking of election results easy. The process can provide information valuable for future election strategy planning. Also, the company aims to put the complexities of the technology aside and make it an enabler.
Well, that's it on the program today. A happy Valentine's Day to you and Teniola Shobowale. Bye for now.